Ben, you are the newest to join us here at Parker Waichman. Where are you from?
Well, yeah, I am actually from Great Neck on Long Island, about 20 minutes from here. I went to Great Neck South High School. I went to New York Law School in Tribeca in New York City, which was a great experience. I met some great friends there that I'm still in touch to this day. Talk about what's going on with work and what we're doing, and we just stay in touch. And it's just good people to have in the profession that you're in, that you're friends with, and you can ask questions to.
And Maxine, how about yourself?
Well, I'm from the Woodbury area, and I went to school there as well. Like, all of my friends were just so together, and then we spent a lot of time like doing so many different things, like going bowling, going to the movies, and a lot of that was a lot of fun all the time.
I grew up in Westbury, which is maybe about 10 or 15 minutes from here, but I went to school at a Catholic elementary school that's just down the road from Parker Waichman.
Happy to say that I live very close to the office here, probably about 1.5 miles, 2 miles away. And I'm also happy to say that the house that I live in just celebrated its 100th birthday. It's built in 1922. I was actually raised initially in Queens, but then moved to a house that my father and uncle built on the South Shore of Long Island, and spent my early years there. People have always told me that I'd be a good lawyer. Somewhat idealistic. I believe in justice. I believe in sticking up for the small guy. And I like to argue my position, so I just sort of naturally fell into it. I'm still, believe it or not, in touch with my elementary school friends. And we have yearly reunions. And I have a reunion coming up with these guys who I've known for 40-something years. It's coming up in the next month or two.
I think Long Island, by its design, it's a family place. It's a place to grow, and at least in my history, my parents, or my dad, and my mom's parents moved from Italy to Long Island to Nassau County, and had never moved, and we are all still here. And this, I guess, community gave them and myself a lot of opportunity that otherwise couldn't have been had, and it's somewhere where we've never left because it's just worked for us.
There's wonderful infrastructure here as far as parks are concerned and beaches are concerned, and that's all good for families also.
I remember going to Sunken Meadow State Park as a kid. Now I see new young families who are there that maybe are my own generation, or new waves of immigrants who come here from different parts of the world and enjoying the same things that other folks had even in the past. And it's just a renewal of the same structures or communities that have benefit a lot of people.
I think my favorite would probably be Kensington Deli in Great Neck. It's been there since I remember. It's an old deli, and they just have the best sandwiches, Anything you're in the mood for, turkey, pastrami, roast beef, brisket, they got it all, and it's unbelievable every time. And my favorite sandwich is the Pauly Special, and I think it won like top 10 sandwich on Long Island. So.
We've got a few right here in downtown Roslyn. Roslyn is a historic town, and we've got our historic district in Roslyn. There are probably 4 or 5 really excellent restaurants there. The Jolly Fisherman's been there since I was a kid. Gatsby's Landing. We've got Diane's, and we've got just plain old delis and frozen yogurt places also. So there's a lot to choose from. I don't think I could put my finger on just one.
My family lives here, and if something were to happen to them, I'd want someone like the people at Parker Waichman and the attorneys and everyone who would take care of them with the care and the commitment and the thought, and just they go above and beyond. And I'd want the same for my family, and I just hope that everyone on Long Island knows that we would do that for everyone, no matter what the situation is. So I would give in to every client and every person what I would want for my family.
I always feel an affinity for people from Long Island and want to do right by them and make sure that their interests are represented, because these are my people. I only have one place that I grew up in, and this is it. So there's no looking back. There's no other people whose back I need to have. We're all driving down the same roads. Everyone's on Old Country Road. No matter who you are, where you're from, or what your deal is, we're all in the same ecosystem.